here we go. So as you can see on the top left, right, bam, we have everything ready for phase 4. So let's go and deliver that. In terms of things we built compared to last time, I'm not sure we have much more. I'm pretty sure we already had the particle accelerators back there. I did show that. I think I got them at the end of last stream. Because this is PG for... No, it's actually not. This is an 18 plus channel. Very specific reason is... I would only prefer adults to watch my content, so that I don't have to be... and the reason is I do make... Let's just say I make certain jokes, and I also have the content warning on there that I occasionally do say the... one of George Carlin's 7 words. So we do try to... we do try to keep it clean in general, but I am not against making the occasional joke, of course. Should be able to laugh with everything. And there will be the occasional swear. That is... I mean, I am only human after all, so... Alright, here we go. So we load the cargo. We will seal the container. And let's go towards the propulsion system.
Welcome to the Pioneers Got Power Problems presentation. That was a joke.
That was an awful joke,
Ada. Familiar
Ada.
with the process. Just throw the lever and the automated systems will take over. Imagine all the time and effort that would be wasted if you had to do all that work as well.
No, you're
Some
good.
work is just better suited for machines. Phase 5 contains technology the human brain cannot comprehend.
The
So
complicated
just trust in
thing,
me
don't
and
ask.
fix it policy and everything will go as planned. Answering all your questions will take time we simply do
Okay,
not have.
so this is already something we are
Everything is going to be
making.
just fine,
The other
so
3
long
are
as you
new
do
things
your
that I
job.
will need to assemble,
We've
and
come
I
this far
feel...
together after all, haven't we? Anyway, you know what to do. Just don't forget to keep producing previous project parts, and plan ahead when setting up new production lines, and make sure not to leave it all until the last moment.
Oh, I have definitely left anything until the last moment, Ada. I would never do such a thing. Alright, here we go. So yeah, in terms of producing previous project parts, that might be a little bit of a problem. So we'll have to see how that goes. There we go. Alright, let's see what we can add it. Oh no, I already see a problem up there on the right. You see, we had 100 nuclear pasta before. Now we need 1,000. So we're gonna be... that's gonna take a while, because at my current production rate, that's gonna take 500 minutes, which is about 10 hours or so.
Assembly completed.
Oh, there we go.
If
Oh,
standing
look
is
at that
measured
giant
by
thruster.
performance reports, yours would be something special. Regardless, saving the day is within our grasp. Do not lose focus now.
Oh, what's
You
this?
must understand the weight on your shoulders, but you are not alone.
Oh, there's a spaceship
I am
in there.
here, and I know exactly what's at stake.
Yo,
This goes
is this
beyond
my way
Earth.
out?
Your actions will affect the universe at large. You might think I am exaggerating. Perhaps you will understand once you finish
Oh, let's
project
go.
assembly. Phase 5 awaits. I expect your best work.
Alright, the weight of the earth rests upon our shoulders. Think of the puppies, everyone. Think of the kittens. Alright, let's see what we have in tier 9. So we have matter conversion, quantum encoding, which we can't do because we need mystery materials. This one also needs materials. Spatial energy regulation. Is portals? Enables pioneer... Oh, we can have teleporters. Let's go. And we have peak efficiency, which gives us Mark 6. So there's actually not that much. Most of it is we unlock... this one unlocks Project Part 10. Here we unlock Project Part 11... 12. Wait. Where's it? Where's that rocket thing then? Oh, it's here. Okay. And then let's have a look. So this is the one we have to do first, because this one gives us... this one we need we need... What is this? Time crystal. Okay, that's something I cannot make just yet. So, and fix it trigon. I have no idea how to even start with that. So we cannot do that. This one needs... No, we don't have that. We need superposition. No, we don't have that either. No, okay, so we're going to start with matter conversion as a technology. So let's go have a look if we have everything that we need for that. I think on terms of the fused frames, so the box on the left, I think we should be good on that. The radio units, I'm pretty sure I have those too. Just wait till all of these things need nuclear pasta. Oh, you bet, that's going to be a problem. And I have a feeling that the game is going to be like that. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we actually have that. Now, the problem is I don't think I have excess heat sinks because I'm not sure I'm producing a whole lot of those. Where am I using those again? Is it here? Cooling systems. Actually, I have quite a few cooling systems. In here, I have 100. And there's a couple more. I have about half of the ones I need. Okay. But the problem here is that currently my production rate of these things is kind of bad. to be very precise. I'm not exactly producing a lot of nitrogen gas for now. Actually, no, I am producing enough nitrogen gas, but I'm not producing a lot of these cooling systems. So we're producing 12 per minute, so it's going to take a little while to get that research going. And unfortunately, it seems like our heatsink production is kind of bad because we have no copper. Okay. So let's already go deliver that. I'm also going to check how much nuclear spaghetti I already have, because I feel the answer is going to be very little. Oh, actually, I have 100. Okay. Not too bad. Or almost 100. Okay, that's not too bad. We can already throw that in there. And then we need to check some stuff. And so I think the first thing we should probably check is how we can get copper. Which is either we have... That's an impure node. That's kind of bad. As long as it's about to go into space. Yeah, these particle accelerators make a lot of noise. That's for sure. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, so... Okay, that's already... I didn't bring the frames with me. Oops. That wasn't very smart. And here I wanted to throw in the nuclear spaghetti. So we can already start going and work on that. So yeah, you can see now in the top right, we are putting in some nuclear pasta. I know it's nowhere near enough to actually finish, but it's a good start at least. In terms of modular frames, I think those are all the way on the right. So I had a friend, I spoke to a real life friend of mine who has been in the chat a couple times, and he expressed his, let's say, disagreement with how I build my setups, mostly because he prefers to make really nice organized layouts, and then he says that what I am doing is making a complete mess out of everything with my parking lot layout, and I don't remember where I'm producing things. I called him a big poopy head, of course. Not really, but still, kind of. And assured him that I knew where everything was, before then spending half an hour running around in the game because I didn't know where anything was. Alright, let's see. So we can dump in this. Okay, that's sorted. And the cooling units, well, I'm gonna need more copper for that, so that is unfortunately something I cannot deal with right now. So the first thing we should probably check is how much copper we are using, because it does seem to jam up a bit here. Okay, yeah, we could probably run more smelters, it looks like. Because, yeah, this line seems to be getting stuck. Yo, thank you so much for the raid, Fab. Welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, unfortunately, the raid message is now the same because I got rid of Jason's shoutouts. But yeah, I hope you're doing good, Fab. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope the Minecrafting went good. I hope what was his name? Alicock, the useless guard, finally got his shit together. and decided to start defending your villagers. Anyway, aside from that, Mane, welcome in. Sorry, why are you sorry, Niv? Jason was delicious? No. It's okay, Niv. I have more Jasons in the basement next to intern. I can always get more. It's okay. But yeah, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Jay. If you know Fab, you probably know me. But if you do not, welcome to the Gilded Cage. Where you can grab a nice and cool drink. And when I'm not running the bar, I am playing games on Twitch together with Jason, who's on my shoulder. And as has been mentioned, has been downgraded because he said too many spicy things. I'm running out of wire. I need to go dead. If you need to raid and run Fab and all of the other raiders, if you need to get yourself something to eat or drink, or if you need to be elsewhere, please do so. And if not, you're more than welcome to stay. I hope you had a good time with Fab, and I hope you have a good time as well with me if you decide to stick around. So, thank you again, Fab, for the raid. I appreciate it a lot. Okay, where am I going to get more wire? So yeah, today we are playing Satisfactory. I just unlocked Phase 5. So you can see I'm working on the first milestone in Phase 5, which is matter conversion. So I'm also getting myself slowly irradiated because my uranium setup is right above me. So every time I run towards this part, I... Thank you so much, Suba. And so, yeah, you did find the one part of Jason that still has ChatGPT behind it. That I did keep. Because that one has at least behaved, in my experience. Has not said too many spicy things. I did get my cable. Okay, let's go make some more smelters then. And Fab, it's okay. If Jason gets eaten, I have more Jasons. It's cool. Don't worry. Don't think about why, but also don't worry too much about it. And that's why you are allowed to eat him, because he's a little shit. I got you. Let's go. I have no cable and no beams. I need to update these blueprints because they're still using old stuff. Let me see, where are my encased industrial? Oh, they are here. Okay, take some of those. I need cable, which is probably over here. But yeah, how was the Minecraft, Fab? I was following along a little bit, but what was the next objective? Because I played some mine colonies myself, but I found it a little annoying, especially because I didn't get far in it because at some point you had to start building. You had to start getting all these different kinds of. For example, you wanted to build let's say an oak house, and you had to build 25 types of stairs, and I don't know what would be annoying. But ask cause too much of a headache. What would cause a headache? I don't know. You know, you can ask things. There's nothing against asking things in chat, but I do reserve my right to not respond to you if it's not something I want to talk about. So you shouldn't be too worried about asking why there's more Jasons. Ah, okay. That's classified information. It can be a bit annoying when you don't know too much of a deal. Okay, that's good to hear. So in what sense? Is it because you already have a good setup with them building the resources you need, or? Alright, there we go. And now I need to loop this back because I was running this setup before. Why is this one slightly crooked anyway? Whatever. It'll be fine. And now I need to get some power going. I don't actually know if I can run that many ingots on one conveyor belt. I have a feeling it might get a little... The production might be too much of it. Yeah, unfortunately the radiation here is quite bad because it's... I for some reason decided to put this right under the other part of the factory, which was really stupid in hindsight, but... Such is life, I suppose. Okay, let me just have a quick look because... yeah, okay, we have a problem here. Let's see, so we have 30, 60, 90, 20... So 26, I can run 26 smelters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, yeah, okay, we already have a problem here. Because we have too much... I have way too much smelters on this line for the conveyor belt tier that I have, so this will never work. Which is kind of sad, actually. So I think... what would be the best way to fix that? I think the best way to probably fix that would be... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 8, 12... 16, 20, 24, 25. Okay, that's about halfway here. So what I think what I will do is... I think what I might actually do is cut it off around here. And then we get rid of this conveyor for now. Put a merger like this, okay. And then we're gonna run this over here. And then actually what I'm gonna do with this one is instead we're gonna put a little merger around here somewhere. We're gonna run the other belt into there as well. Because I think there's a lot of stuff coming in from... Let me see. No, that's the wrong direction. We'll go like this. Because I think there's a lot of these copper ingots that are going to go over there. If I have enough of them at least. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now a lot of them will be sent over to there as well. To the other parts of the factory that need it. And I think over on this side it should be working as well. And there should be, yeah, you should now be producing a lot more. Oh, actually, these ones are not running. Why? They're unpowered. Really? Oh, I see the problem. I accidentally skipped over a power pole. So if I connect this one, come on, game. Like that. There we go. And now they're all running again. Perfect. Okay. Oh, the radiation here is really bad. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna throw a couple things away that I don't need, especially ingots. I don't need to be holding on to ingots all the time. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so let's see. How are we on heat sinks now? What is actually being made here, and why is it not running? Stators. And why do I not have stators? Or why do I not have Jason Statham? And why are they not being... Oh, because there's not enough wire. Okay. And why do we have a lack of wire? It's probably gonna be because I don't have enough copper coming in. So I need to also sort out... I think even more copper production, to be honest. Yeah, we could use some more copper production actually. We do have a lot of it already coming in, but we could always use a little more. So one thing I can already probably look at is there is the copper node over there. We are using. There's also one. Are we using another one? There's another one over. No, that's what's this one? We are using copper nodes already, but we could have a look if they are actually pure or not. Especially the one. So these ones are overclocked. So then it means that I need to go have a look at the. What is this? No, that's iron. Okay. I don't really know why that's not running for the moment. Maybe. Oh, it's not connected. What the hell? Why not connected? Oh, because nothing is using all that iron. Okay. You know what? That's actually fine for now. I wish it wasn't that case, but it's okay for now. So you see here, it's already, yeah, that's already some copper coming in. Damn, the radiation here is really bad. Oh, but mostly because my nuclear reactors are here, but that is something to think about. Oh yeah, this is running both of them. So these are, oh, they're not actually Mark III drills. Okay. I need some items for that. Okay, so what I'll do first is we'll get upgraded mining drills. I'm going to upgrade those 2 copper mining drills we already have. And then I'm going to also look at putting some power shards in them to overclock them so they can run a little faster. Other than that, I need to check where my... okay, so the fused frames, they're on here. I can't grab them from here, but I can grab them from here. That should be fine. There we go. There should be a turbo motor here as well. Actually not. Why do we not have turbo motors? Because you have no motors. Why do you have motors? Probably because we don't have copper. It always comes down to one of these things, right? I'm also going to steal out the cooling systems again. Because I do need a couple of those. I'm going to steal a turbo motor. Yeah, we definitely need more copper. We need to fix the fact we are not making a lot of motors in the first place. The mining drills I can make by hand. The supercomputers are here. And steel pipe is also somewhere over here. So that should be fine. Yeah, I think these are my stator machines. No, this is something else entirely. What is this? Is this... Okay, I think I see the problem here, which is I have a singular motor assembler running for now. And that is definitely not enough. Unless I have some other one here. No, these are automated wiring, which is also useful, but not something I need right now. Steel pipe, that's over here somewhere. Yeah, that's here. Okay, I can grab that there. There we go. And then we will go over here. I'll quickly drop an equipment workshop to make the miners. That should not be a problem. I think the radiation is also high because that's my box with industrial waste though. Actually, I should probably have a little look at that. Even though the level of radiation is really bad. Okay, it's about halfway full. That's still manageable. But in the future, we are going to have to find a solution to nuclear waste. Because I haven't done so yet. Okay. Equipment workshop. I'm going to quickly slap one in here. Okay, that's done. Mark III mining drill. Okay, and then... Might not be the worst idea to try and... It's gonna use a lot of power though. But, actually, I don't think I can run my belt that fast. Just a second. I need to run it at 390. Does that make sense? Or if I overclock the other one... Wait, so... What is this? What is the calculation? Is overclock the other to 300, which is only one. Okay, it doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna have to overclock one of them a little more than the other, but it should be doable. Okay, so we have Oh, actually we have... oh, there's a copper node over here as well. So I don't think I need to overclock them then. Let's see. So if I have them at 100%... Wait, huh? That's 240 times 3. That's slightly too slow. Okay, so I can overclock one of them to a very tiny bit, and then the only problem with that is then that I need another higher marked miner, because I did not think of that. I don't have enough motors and stuff. So yeah, let's have a look at this one. And the other problem is that I don't actually know if the other ones are higher grade drills or not, because it might be that they are already Mark III, in which case I'm gonna look really stupid. But unfortunately, I do not remember. And then it should be exciting, because I don't actually know what is in tier 9. I've never actually made it this far in the game, so it could be interesting to see what we're going to get. Matter conversion sounds interesting, though. It could be even that we... Yeah, there were some materials in there that I definitely did not recognize. So we'll have to see what that is all about. Alright, what kind of drill is this? Okay, so that was definitely not a Mark II before. And now we have a Mark III. Actually, I think what I can also do is, instead of upgrading the other one, is I can overclock this mining drill really high. And that should get us all the rest of the resources that we need. But it is a bit of a power waste. But we still have quite an okay amount of... we still have some margin on our power consumption. But it might become complicated, because especially if we need to build more particle accelerators, they can use up to 1.5 gigawatts. Teleporter sounds interesting. Wondering what we can teleport. Yeah, that could be nice. I'm not really sure how it works, but having the... I think teleporting resources would be kind of silly because of how many options that you have. But I could see them letting us teleport ourselves. That would make sense. Oh, that's actually a Mercer sphere. Okay, I'm going to quickly steal that. I haven't actually taken too many of those.
The effigies ripples through our temples. Our veins nearly touch. He is shy.
Of course.
Shall be taken and played.
Of course.
From a certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
Teleporting cars, that would be nice. They already do teleport a little bit, so... how much is this on 360? So 78 minus 360 minus 240 is 180. Okay, yeah, so if I overclock it this high, then it will more or less nearly fill the belt. And I could probably overclock it a little more, but I'm not going to do that for now. That's not going to fix all of our copper production issues, but it's at least going to help quite a bit. Because I don't think I have... Do I have any other easy access to copper? There's an impure node over there. That's kind of bad. There's an impure. There's a normal one over there. Yeah, there's nothing really close anymore. That's the unfortunate part. So it might be easier to overclock the existing stuff that we have, which is already what I have doing. I'm gonna grab some food. Thank you so much for the lurk, Fab. I hope you get some good food. And that you get something very tasty, alright? Let's see. Yeah, so you see this conveyor already is running a lot faster now. Are we still running all of the ore that we can? Or is it getting backlogged? No, it seems okay. Let me check the rest of these setups to see how they are doing. Okay. Oh, that's definitely a lot of cable being produced, so that's a very good sign. But yeah, a large part of it is being sidelined because I do want it to go to other parts of the factory. I think I have way too many cable machines in the first place. Oh, actually, there's actually an excess of ingots here? Huh. I'm surprised. I thought that there would never be an overload of ingots here, but it seems like there is. It's not a bad thing though, because it means that we're going to be producing a lot of wire, at least. I'm trying to see if there's anything. Yeah, we're not actually using the ingots fast enough. That's interesting. On both sides. So I could even increase the production. But we will leave it like this for now. And hopefully that means that I'm now producing enough copper sheets. I'm probably producing more. Yes, this is good. You see, now there's copper sheets everywhere here. That's what I wanted. And you see, there is quite a bit of wire now getting sent along to over here, which is also, I'm also very happy with that, because that was what hey, welcome back in, Days Past. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the lurk. All right, what are we looking at? No, that's the uranium. I think I'm good. Yeah, okay, so it's not a lot of copper sheets, but they are now coming in. You see they're being produced. I should probably see if I can produce a couple more of those. Because I am producing them... Where again? Oh, I have this whole conveyor set up. Oh, they're from here. Okay. Yeah, I remember this being a bit of a mess. I should check if I can build some more copper usage over... up here maybe, or add next to the... Oh, am I not using deuterium wire anymore? Oh, wow. Really? Oh, whoops, that's a lot of it. I guess not. I guess we're not using it anymore. Or at least not for now, because these things are all backlogged. But let me think. Where could I put more copper assemblers? I mean, we can always go more up. That's always a thing, right? I can build another floor, and then we put that stuff over there. But it's a little messy. But it might be the way to go, actually. So let's go have a quick look at where I can do that. So this is where... Okay, so my copper is around here. Over here is not really great because you have those conveyor belts, so that's not the greatest place to start building stuff. Thank you for giving Days a shout out. I think... I'm not actually sure where I should go with this. I mean, I can also still jam a couple smelters in here, but that's not ideal, is it? Or I could do it... If I do it up here, maybe? That's not the worst, I guess. Yeah, let's see. What can I put here? So we need wire or... so we're gonna build more copper sheets, right? Yeah, so let's do that over here. And I'm missing cable. Okay, well, if I don't have cable, I know where to get it. It's right here, normally. But there might not be an excess of it. No, that's what I thought. So I need... Just need to pick up a couple more cables. And we're gonna do that quickly before the ads. Then I'm gonna have a look at how many... cooling systems I have, because maybe then I can already send off a... Let's see. I need a bit more cables still. I need 52 cables. Okay. There we go. Because as soon as we do that, then we can get the matter conversion thing, and then we can see what resources we're going to need for that. Because I feel like it's going to be pretty exotic stuff that we need to work with. Okay, there we go. I do need to change these though, because I want them to make copper sheets and not wire, so... I need to copy them all. I need to paste them all into copper sheet, so that's fine. It does seem to come out of here. Or the input is over there, which is a little unfortunate, so... How can I spaghetti my way into this one? Nope, that's the wrong one. There we go. Use an elevator to bring it roughly up to here. I'll usually need an elevator to bring it up to here. And there we go. So that's... Oh, they're not exactly the right height. Okay, whatever. That's fine. There we go. And then we will take this. I have no cable, really? Okay, game. Sure. Give me the cable. Don't be like this. Okay. And then we have to send the sheets over to... Where am I making them again? I know I'm making them in a very annoying location. Oh, right in the middle there. Okay. So we will need to... put a merger roughly here. I need a conveyor as well over here. And then we'll figure that from as soon as I do this one. I'll probably use a conveyor hole for that one. Okay, so we're going to run it over there. Then I'm going to run it partly back. Conveyor floor hole. Where is my hole? It's right here. Very good. Send it in. Why is there like wire here too? Why is the one making wire? Oh no, it didn't take. Okay. That's a problem, because that means that I'm gonna have to take off a bunch of parts from this belt, because I don't want to get wires stuck here. Okay, that's fine. That seems better. And then we have our conveyor hole is there, and we need it to go there. Okay. There we go. Beautiful spaghetti. But now these copper sheets that are being produced up there will be... actually, we don't have... Do we not have that many excess? Ooh, we don't actually have that much excess ingots over there. Was the other thing better than for ingots, or is that one also running out of ingots for now? Okay, never mind. So it seems to be a bit of a surplus, but now... Yeah, now most of them, there is a good amount of them going upstairs to these machines. Especially because half of them are not running, so that would probably explain as well why some things are not going the way I want them to. But yeah, that should produce a little more copper sheets for that. Okay, so let's go have a look at the heat sinks. I need to have a look as well here why we don't have so many of these casings. No, it's because we're not actually producing that many ingots. And why is that? It's not enough scrap. We might need those large signs on the ceiling to indicate where you can find the resource. Did I unlock signs? Is that a thing? You know what? I think I have a bunch of points at the awesome shop, so I could probably check that. Alright, let's see. Let's steal all the cooling systems out of these machines. because they're not going to be using them anyway for now. Everything is running too slow, unfortunately. So I have... Actually, I have... Wait, let me count this. I have 247 in my inventory, and I am 6 short to do the research. Okay, so I think if I steal a couple more cooling systems... So I need 3 more. I need 2 more. I need 1 more. Yeah, I got them. Okay. So we can, just before the break, we can quickly run over to the, or fly over to the hub and unlock matter conversion. Okay, at least it seems that that part of the bot is still working. That's very cool. There should also normally be a hydration timer, but I'm not sure if that one works. So it might be that I broke that one, but just in case. There you go. Bang! And just before the break, we got our matter conversion technology.
Milestone reached. The converter
which
uses
costs...
strange alien matter, abbreviated
Oh
to
no,
SAM,
I'm not
to
producing
break down
that.
and transform
Oh, that's bad.
materials at
That's
their
bad.
most fundamental levels. I am sure even you can appreciate the power to manipulate atomic bonds.
That is pretty cool, yeah.
Most importantly, you are now able to locally create fixite, a highly adaptable synthetic metal, ideal for any kind of construction.
Okay,
It is
so we have...
everything we need to save the day, and perhaps its admirable qualities can inspire you.
Okay, so I just have one new building, the converter, which is going to be a pain to make because I don't have any SAM, reanimated SAM. So, okay, we're going to fix that after the break. Welcome back to the factory. Okay, so, as I mentioned just before the break, we have a bit of a problem, which is I'm not making this thing, the SAM fluctuator. And the reason for that is that I have not done much of the SAM research in the first place. Mostly because it uses Mercer spheres, and I have not been bothered trying to find all of them, to be very honest. So this is not something that I have actually produced. So we're gonna need to get a look at how we can make more of this stuff, because we will need it for a lot of recipes, including the recipe to build a converter. So what I need to check first is how much SAM ore I have, because I am collecting it. That is at least the good part. I am mining it over... you can see I have a fantastic one machine building reanimated SAM, which is not going to be great. I did already build some more foundation at least, so I can expand on that. But what we are going to have to do is figure out how to obtain more of the stuff. And also, I'm going to expand this foundation out a little bit so that I can start producing more of it over here. What did Sam die of? What are you talking about? No, I have no idea. Sam is not dead. But what is dead? No, that's actually fine. Okay. The only thing that is dead is me, because for some this area is a little close to my reactors, and so therefore anything that I build here is going to result in me getting irradiated. Okay, so what this means is we're going to build some more manufacturers, which means I need iron plate, and of course I need cable, because that's the one thing that I never... Oh, it says reanimated Sam. Sam died of... It's a good question. Very good question. Okay, so that's already working. Is there a large part of this factory that's not running because we don't use the plates? Radiation, exactly. It must have been radiation, right? Couldn't be. It couldn't never have been anything else. Don't worry about it. Okay, and I need to get a bunch of cable, which is of course the one thing that the factory never has, for whatever reason. I think it's because what this game is trying to do is trying to pull the same stunt that Factorio does, which is it makes you think that copper is not important, and then towards the end of the game it says, oh, actually, you need all the copper. How did you not think of that, you big dum-dum? You should be making more copper. You need all the copper to make all the wire that you need. Actually, is this box already full with wire? Ah, no, it's just not being used over there. Okay. But that's actually not a terrible thing, because that means... Why are we not sending some of the wire over here? Because that would make a little sense as well. That's going to be a little ugly, I guess, but... It's okay. As long as it connects. Sometimes these things do be a little finicky. We have seen that in the past. Let's see. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so we have a lot of wire going up there. And why is it doing that? Is it... Alright, it's because my... Oh no, it's an infinite loop. No, the wire is going in a loop. Straight back into the box. What am I doing? Oh no, that was kind of silly. But it's okay. It's actually not a problem if it does that, because it will still end up somewhere where I need it. Just maybe not in the exact right spot. A bigger problem, however, is how is it that actually I can probably wait. So what is happening here? So some of the wire is going up there. Most of it is being produced here. Why are most of these machines not getting any... I'm gonna get... No, I'm not gonna get rid of this. But I am gonna get rid of this silly loop that brings it back in, because there's absolutely no need for that. Why is it that not all of these things have wire? Because it does look like... You see, like, I have a good amount of wire going in here, so... Oh, okay, it's because of the backlogging. So it's because you can hold 500 wire in the machine. It actually takes quite a while to fill one up, which is a little annoying. And also there's a large part of the wire going over here where it's being stored for not much reason, actually. So I would actually prefer it if instead of getting the wire from here, I would prefer to get it from here. Okay, that does mean I can dump a whole bunch of wire into one of these machines, though. What do we need again for manufacturers? 125 cable. Okay, so what we do need to check, though, is where all my cable is going. And how we can acquire some of that cable, because I would like some. To steal some of my cable out of all of these machines that are hoarding it for now. Which seems to be working fine. Okay, that's sorted. So then in terms of the manufacturers, we can put them down now. I do need to check how much space I have down there, because I don't want to get them clipping them over with other things. That's not... is that okay? No, because I want to put probably more of these things over there, so I need to extend that a little bit. I want to build them a little more further back. And yes, I know it's not ideal that I'm getting radiated here, but hopefully we don't have to hang around this part of the factory that much. Okay, so we'll get 2 of these. Okay, so you are gonna produce SAM fluctuators. So we need 60 SAM per minute. So that's already... Okay, so already the rate at which we're producing SAM, reanimated SAM, is way too slow, because it's 120 into 30 reanimated SAM. So that's already really bad. And then we need wire and steel pipe. And so steel pipe, I think, is up here. Yeah, it's up there. That's okay. And then wire, The closest wire I have is actually there. Also, why is this? Is this a Mark 1 belt? Yes, it is. Okay, well, we can upgrade that. That would be kind of silly to have really slow belt here. Oh, that's a slow conveyor, a slow elevator too. Okay. How do I upgrade the elevator? Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we need to get wire over there. Let's see, how can I do that? Because it is inside these poles. So probably the most sensible thing to do is extend this over into here. Which level is it? Is it? No. No. It is this one. Okay. We will put a splitter over here. Yep, that's good. And yep, that's fine. And we will bring it all the way over. We're not going to bring it actually anywhere because I don't... I haven't done it correctly. Or, I mean, I have done it correctly, but I should probably not do it like this. It's a little unfortunate that I put this conveyor just to the side because I would have liked to be able to extract. I can actually do it. If I build some conveyor supports next to it here, can I do that? Let's see. Okay, let's ignore that one. And let's... Okay, it's going to be a little janky because I don't actually have enough... What am I? I'm lacking concrete. Well, I can steal that from here, so there we go. You see, the parking lot layout isn't so bad because usually you have so many machines everywhere using all kinds of resources, so I can run around and switch the resources out at some point, and I am actually perfectly fine. Okay, so what if I build something like this? Yes, I am aware that it's very cool that I can use, I can do the next thing already, but for now, we're gonna ignore that, because I would like to get this sorted first. Okay, what if I bring this up to here? Okay, let me think. Can I lift this over the other one? Can I do it? Can I lift it over? If I... No. What if I use a straight belt? Aha! I knew it was possible. Okay. And then... okay, but that is a problem though. Is it? No, it's not. Let's go. You can make this Mark 5. Okay. Then we're gonna split as well here on the steel pipe. And I would like to bring this... I wouldn't like to bring this up over here for now, but I will like to bring this. Looks okay to me. Was it wire I needed? Some flucked wire and steel pipe. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, so we're fine. We're good. We Gucci. There we go. That's one. That's two. That's one. That's two. I can probably get rid of this. And now I need to decide how I want to do this, because I can't put a conveyor down to there. But now I need to decide how I want to build the other conveyor. Which, I don't think there's going to be an easy way for me to extend that for now, right? Unless we do a little ugly thing, which is I do this. And then I extend the belt like this and I get rid of the support. Aha, okay, that was not so smart. Okay, let's try that again. I think like this should be okay-ish. And then you will go here. And you will go here. And you will go... You will go somewhere probably that I will probably have to move because I don't see how this is gonna work. Because this box is way too close onto everything else, so I'm probably gonna want to move that by building a new one right over here. And then you will go into the bottom part. Okay, so they are already powered. Oh, they're already working. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's really good. We'll deplete our stock of SAM stuff. So how many of it are we making? 10 per minute. That's not great, especially when a converter costs 100 of this stuff. So we're going to be making very little converters at this rate. I should probably check how I can make some more of this stuff. Especially... Oh, I don't seem to be getting a lot of wire, though. Yeah, we're back to complete lack of wire, so... I need to check where all my wire has gone for this over here. Why is there no more wire? Why is it not being produced? It's this. Okay, this nonsense. Wait, but we had so much wire going before. Where did it go? Huh? Oh, okay. So now it's all going into the cable production, right? That was kind of inevitable because of the way I restructured this thing, but it's not good. That's all I can say. This is also copper sheets, actually. It's not actually cables, it's more copper sheets. What's this? Yeah, that's the cable box, okay. Okay, but you see the ingots are getting blocked, so... That does mean that in theory, I could be producing cable faster if only I had built my things a little differently. But I could... we could kind of build the same thing as the other thing over here, I suppose. Right? If I... Yeah, let's see if I can do that. It's gonna be a little ugly again, but at this point we're kind of grasping for... I don't think at this point I'm going to be able to fix everything without doing a giant rebuild, which I don't feel like, so... we're going to have to extend the mess that we already have. Oh no, I forgot there's a mining drill there as well. But that should be fine. Oh no, smelters, I need wire. Actually, I do need the wire here. Oh, that's actually... I can barely fit it on there, so it's okay. Just need to think how I want to build this. So it would be cool if it was more or less aligned with what we already had. I need more cable. Of course we do. Always need more cable in this game. Let's see where I want to go with this. Do I want to use this belt? That's the big question. Because where does that split off? Oh, it splits off from the same place. Okay, yeah, we are gonna use this one. So, oh, that's the output, isn't it? Okay, that's kind of nasty, but it does work. Okay. There we go. So these are all making more cable. Very nice. And then what was the problem? Why could I not put another one of them here? Because I actually lack the cable. Okay. Let's go find more cable then. And I'm probably gonna have to put some more cable production over there. But that's at least kind of cheap and kind of small, so that should be okay. I need, what is it, 50 cables? I think I can go to one of these computer manufacturers and steal all the cable out of it. That should, yeah, you see, there's 200 cables going into this thing. That's a little ridiculous. There we go. So yeah, you can definitely see in this game now that we're building things on an entirely different level. That's for sure. We're mostly slapping together very large amounts of buildings. I have heard you can do some more optimization, which I have not done. For example, especially when it comes to... my friend was talking about alternative recipes, especially. So you could do a lot more optimization in terms of that if you try and find the exact recipes for everything that you need. But I have not done that, mostly because, I'll be very honest, I couldn't really be bothered with going and searching for everything. Why can I not? Why can I not connect this thing? Is it connected already? Because of the... I never know sometimes with the... Okay, it is connected in. Is it? Wait. Yeah, sometimes you... Sometimes it looks like it's connected and then it's not. That's really annoying, but it's not a big deal. It happens. Okay, so that one is going to leave from here. Oh, don't tell me it runs straight over that one. No, it does not. Okay. That's at least good. It is connected actually, huh? I'm surprised. I thought it would not be. Oh no, I need to be careful because there's the one with the plates on it running right straight over, so I need to actually drop the elevator a little sooner. And by sooner I mean I need to drop the elevator over here, and then you can go into there. There you go. And so we have a little more wire now being produced. For now, it's going to be running like that, and then later on, it's probably going to block because... Actually, why is this blocking? I thought I didn't have enough cable production, wire production, but it seems like now things are going pretty well. Okay, I'm surprised. Yeah, that's actually it's looking quite okay for the production. Unless it cannot be all... Ah, okay, I see the problem. I think it's 60, 120, 180, 40. Yeah, for one conveyor belt, this is a little dicey. Hey Momo, how are you doing? Well, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a lot of fun with Viewfinder. It definitely looked like a very cool puzzle game. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jay. And when I'm not running the Gilded Cage where you can grab a cool drink, I play games on Twitch together with Jason, who's on my shoulder. I hope your raid was well. I hope your stream was well, Momo. I hope you had a lot of fun with Viewfinder. Like I mentioned just before, I hope it was a cool puzzle game. We are playing Satisfactory today. We're trying to complete the 5th phase, which will not happen today because I need a lot of stuff, but I hope that we can at least make some good progress. If you need to raid and run, if you need to step away for a bit, get yourself something to eat and drink, or take care of yourself in any shape, way, or form, or if you have to run some errands, please go and do that. And if not, you are more than welcome to hang out with us. And thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. And for anyone who does not know Momo, you should definitely go check her out. She does very cozy streams. She plays a lot of cozy games, a bit puzzly sometimes. She also plays a lot of gacha, so if you like games like Genshin Impact, you should definitely go check that out. And, oh, you guys start getting a headache? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you feel a little bit better soon. And if you need to sort out some food, then definitely go do that. That sounds like a great idea. Alright, I'm gonna deliver some of my spaghetti while running around with the my chainsaw out, because that's a lovely idea. Where's the spaghetti? Spaghetti's here. I'm gonna drop off some random ingots because I don't know what I can do with those. Throw the Mercer Sphere in the box because I'm not researching them yet. Or at least I probably can now that I have reanimated Sam, but we'll leave it at that for now. You know, making this sound is the equivalent of having an empty plastic bottle and hitting it against your head. Is anyone else that had ever done that? Somebody sent it to me as a meme the other day saying a factory reset for men, and it was bonking yourself in the head with one of those bottles. Which was not wrong, I must say. Why are we... Oh no, I forgot to make a box here. No. Oh, so this has not actually been producing anything. Oh, that's really bad. Or, well, we have been producing some, but not a whole lot of them, sadly. Also because we don't have any wire. So, maybe I was complaining for nothing, because if we don't have one of the resources that we need, then it's still not going to do very much anyway. I'm guessing it's also because we are using wire left, right, and center over here. So, that is a problem still. And maybe I should have been smarter with doing it like this. I need to actually check, because if we're starting to build up wire over here, then it might have been smarter for me to... Oh, this one is not even connected. Okay, well, that's not going to produce a lot of wire, is it? Okay, no, these are all empty, it seems. Okay, so the connection from upstairs is becoming a problem, though. I see. So, yeah, we are producing too much wire in one go, and we do need to cut off part of it, I think. Or at least put a splitter somewhere and split part of it off to go to wherever. Straight into that box, I think. So it might not be horrible. It might not be a horrible idea to have a splitter here somewhere. And we're gonna lead that one straight to. No, don't trap me, please. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna use this one and try to lead it over to over here and merge it into that one. Okay, that will work roughly. You know, the spaghetti is getting really strong, but we will persevere. There we go. Okay, so that is gonna send a lot of... Oh, actually, that's a lot of wire. Oh, what did I do? Why we are producing a lot of wire, to be honest. Okay. Especially now that we have that extra setup up there. So yeah, now we're getting a lot of wire going over here. So that's going to be used for stators. That's okay. They'll probably get filled up pretty fast, these machines. And then we can send off more wire to the setup over here, which is our SAM fluctuator setup. And then from there we can slowly get our first converter running, which would be very cool. I do have to do... Is this box empty? It is. Okay. Because I do need to build more constructors, because I don't think we're going to be able to get going with just a little bit of SAM. Or that's not going to do it. So if I built this here, how does that look? I can't really tell. Yeah. The problem is with these setups is I don't actually know what direction the conveyor runs. Oh, okay, it runs in the wrong direction for this. Okay. Oh, this is Mark 1? Okay, that's bad. Yeah, I made it so it runs... You have to insert the ore from this side, which is really unfortunate. It's been a couple times now that I had a setup like this where the ore came out on the wrong side. Especially here again, you know, I have to flip it over to the other side. And lead it into there. And especially building this so close to the nuclear reactor was also a mistake, because now I have to deal with all this stupid ass radiation. Okay, so you are gonna produce SAM. I'm gonna upgrade these belts 100%, because I'm not actually sure what tier belt this is now. I think it's tier 1. Okay, that's bad. Because that means that I'm not going to be able to get a lot of this ore in there in the first place. Unfortunately, SAM ore is really rare. So the best thing we can do is put a really big... You see, there's only the one node here. And then there's some couple other nodes. There's one over here. This is impure. There's one normal node over there at least. So if we want, we can try grab that one. But usually... SAM ore it's in caves, it's in very inconvenient locations, so that is something we do need to consider. Okay. I'm not exactly gonna go over there right now, because I don't have the material to upgrade a drill right now. So there's not much point in heading over there, but I will put it on the list that we make another Mark III drill for that reason. Yeah, it's mostly that box with nuclear crap in it that is causing that to go. Okay, let's see. Another 12. So we are now on 44. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have much wire coming in, so it's gonna take a little while. But in the meantime, these ones will be ready to work to build reanimated SAM ore, so that's gonna be good. Let's have a look already at the rest of the factory. So in particular, let's have a look again if we have some more nuclear spaghettis that we can pick up. So, not a lot of them. It's gonna take a while now. Is this assembly director system? Alright, I'm building those over here. Which is okay, because I am gonna need... what is it again? The super... No, it's the... assembly. I need it for something. Yeah, see, I need it for the... biochemical sculptor, which is this the second thing that we need to produce. Okay, so that's working for now. Then we need to... I was gonna get ingredients for... to upgrade the drill that mines SAM ore. So I need to get some of that. I need to get some fused modular frame, which is normally here. Why is that running slow? Because there's no heavy frames. And I have to go check out then why we are not producing heavy modular frames, which I think is on the first level. Those are the radio units. That should be fine. Why are you not running? Okay, you're not running because it's slow. Okay, that at least is okay. That's fine. That I can work with. Having things being a little slow is fine. Having things not run at all is really bad. And then we will grab some... I need some turbo motors, so that should be up here as well somewhere. Those are the cooling systems that we need later. There's actually no turbo motors. There's one turbo motor, okay. You have none. Why are we not making motor? No, that's cooling system. We are not producing motor because there's no regular motors, okay. And why are we not making normal motors? Because they are from there, I think. And that is from... Ah. Because there's no stators. Why are there no stators? Because they're made very slowly. Are they going to be made that slow? No, they seems fine. What are they being used for? For this stuff. Okay, for these automated wiring. Okay. So the real reason is that we're not making a lot of motors to begin with. So actually what I think I will do here is... I think the cleanest way I can do this is use a smart splitter. Or a programmable one even, I guess. But I think smart splitter is going to be fine. Right. Yeah, I'm going to probably have to mess around. Yeah, there we go. Okay. This is overflow. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm sending stators first to... oh, they're also going... Why are they going all the way over here as well? What am I using them for? There's a lot of... Oh, no, that's for the control rods. Ah, shit, but I need those as well for nuclear fuel. Okay. I see the problem here. We just don't have a lot of stators. And a lot of rotors to begin with. Okay, I see. That's unfortunate. But I hope by doing that, it should have at least fixed some part of the setup. Maybe? Question mark? Hopefully. Oh, there's something else also using motors here, so I should probably check what that is. Yeah. Okay, these things are also using motors, but this is really slow as well because this modular engine stuff is very slow because, again... Yeah, there's a couple things in this factory that we are not making a lot of, and we should probably make more of, but... Fortunately, these are all things that I'm not going to do right now because I need to get the SAM ore running first. Okay, come on. Build that one motor faster, please, so I can go upgrade the stuff. Okay, I'm also going to steal a bunch of these metal sheets, because then I can build I can upgrade the conveyor that brings SAM ore in. So what I think I will do is I'm probably going to take the upgrade the SAM ore, the one that we have to mark free, and then overclock it a bunch so that we will be perfectly cool on... so I know I made a turbo motor somewhere. I just need to see where it's going. So it's probably going to be either here. Yeah, it's here. Okay, we're good. All right, let's start upgrading that stuff down there. And unfortunately, you know, part of this, the rest of it is going to be running kind of badly, but that's okay for now. We can check later once we have the first converter running, what it needs and what recipes it has and all of that. Okay. We need cooling systems as well. I should be able to make a bunch of those. The frames I have, the fluctuators, yeah, we're working on those. So, all right, let's see. So that's all Mark 5. And then I need to start upgrading this belt. Oh, I actually did already upgrade a large part of it, it feels. That's really good. So I hope you're having fun with this. I hope you're enjoying your evening, whatever you are up to. Whether it's following along or doing your own thing. I don't mind it. My biggest concern, of course, is that you have fun. Because otherwise, then I'm doing something wrong, to put it very bluntly. Yeah, I remember we had 2 quartz mines here, but yeah, we're not using those. Or I am using those, but not to exactly full capacity, I think. There we go. That should be everything. And let's see. Oh, that's even Mark 1 mining drill. Okay. Let's crank this one up. Full speed. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Harmony. How are you doing? Oh, God, 150 megawatts on this. Uh-oh, that's not good. But it is producing a lot of this SAM ore, so maybe it is worth it. Let's see. Yeah, you see you're finishing up work. Let's go. I hope you're doing well. On this fine Tuesday. Okay, so that's a lot more SAM ore we have going. So I need to check then. I think with the 5 constructors we have, that's the maximum amount of reanimated SAM I can make. And then I need to check how fast I can build the fluctuators, because if I cannot build those fluctuators that fast, then there might not be... or if I'm using all my reanimated SAM production for the fluctuators, then there might not be a lot of point in using the converters, because we're going to be having a lot of problems with that. Something to consider for sure. But I think for now, let's go have a look first at how this is going. I severely hope there's not a conveyor in there that's running really badly, because it kind of looks like it. It might be a conveyor that I need to improve. I wonder what's with that middle one, actually, because it seems to be holding... it has steel on it. Okay, I see. That was my initial steel production from all the way in the beginning of the game. It might be the lift. Yeah. Is that better? I think there... Oh, there's a little part of belt here. That is bad. Okay, there we go. Now we go. Okay, 120. Yes, so we can run... We can run 5 of these machines to make SAM. Okay, that's good. And we actually have 100 now, so we can make our first converter. I think. Yes. As soon as I get the other ingredients, that is. It should be okay. I think modular frames should be... Or fused frames. There's not a lot of them in that box, but they're all on this belt. So that's fine. Cooling systems, I think I can steal from... Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them here. You see, there's a... The cooling systems are coming along quite nicely, so that's not a problem. It's more things like this turbo motor setup that are doing quite badly. And then we have the radio units, which if I remember well, I think they're on the lowest level here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. There they are. Okay, we can build a converter. So first question, how big is it? That's actually quite modest. It's a giant, it's a weird cube, but okay, let's just put the one down and see what we can do with it. Okay, so first thing, we can make time crystals, which cost diamonds, so I don't know how to make diamonds. I need to check that. Diamond is made in a... with coal in a particle accelerator. Okay. So we're gonna have to build another accelerator, I think. And the other thing I can make is fix-it ingot using... I have to reconstruct other resources into this. And so probably I feel... I'm thinking what could be the best resource to use for this. And also what is the best place to put this. Because reanimated SAM is being produced there. So I'm definitely not going to leave it here. That seems like a terrible idea. I am, however, going to... What is happening? Oh, it's you again. Okay, sure. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Now I have to be face to face with it. I'm sorry. Shit. Okay, we're gonna try and blow... Oh, did I get it? Yeah, it's dead. Okay. Whew. And let's get the power slug while we're at it. And so unfortunately, I did screw myself a little bit over because I can't leave here. But unfortunately, I do have my jetpack. The OG jetpack still. So I can use that instead. And now I can go back to my hover kit. Okay, so I was also going to make a new particle accelerator because I have to make some diamonds. Which needs... I need 10 turbo motors. That's unfortunate. I also need to start thinking about the power production because I don't think that we can sustain that much more of the particle accelerators and or... Why did we have such a big drop in power? Oh, I guess this is... Okay, this is all from the... Is this all from the particle accelerators doing that? Could be. Okay, I have to be careful. I could probably run one more. And then maybe a converter or two, but I think that's going to be the last that I can support with my setup. For the nuclear spaghetti. Okay, so I don't really want to build that over there. I want to build this stuff on a new location. Mostly because my reanimated SAM is here. I need coal and then I need aluminum, which is over in that box. So that's not too far away, at least. Yeah, that's in here. That's all in here. So that's not the problem. And then the reanimated stuff is being made over there. So actually, this might be the best place to start building this setup. God, we're already on the next ads? I didn't realize we were taking so much time doing all of this. Or that, or I'm too engrossed in the game to pay attention to how much time we are spending on all of this. That's also possible. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I'm gonna take it as a good thing. That means that the game is very fun, right? Okay, I need to also find where I can get coal. I do remember I'm bringing in coal somewhere. Because I have all my steel production. And then I have... Where is actually all my coal? So I know there's a whole bunch of coal that I use for steel over there. I know part of it comes in with a truck. That truck station over here. That is... Oh, that one, yeah. Let's see. Wait, there's quite a lot of coal in there. I could probably use some of that. Yeah, unfortunately I'm getting irradiated here because my... those are nuclear blenders up there. And also... Why is it so strong here? Yeah, I guess that's because... Oh, it's the drone depot. That thing is full of uranium ore. Okay. That's kind of silly. So that means that me hanging around here is actually a very bad idea. Oh, I can't actually get to the other output because of the copper pipes in the way. Okay, we'll have to make another splitter here then. Okay, maybe not like that. Can you actually? No, I cannot. I'm gonna have to use a floor plate here. my splitters? There we go. And now we need to get it over there. Alright, well, that's foundation time. We're gonna have to build something, a new level to the parking lot to get all of those resources over there. And so the plan is I want to try and finish this before we go into our break. I ran out of concrete? There should be some here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So the reason I need to bring coal all the way over here is because I'm going to be using it to make diamonds, which is a new thing that we need for certain recipes. What do I need it for? Just the time crystals. Okay. For now, at least. Okay. So that's the coal that we're bringing over. So let's bring it like up to here. Okay, and then I will also see if I can use this to bring over some of that aluminum plating that we're going to be using for what I would like to do with it, at least, is build the yeah, I think I'm okay with dragging it along this way. Yeah, we'll drag it along on the side. That's fine with me for now. So we're gonna bring that over here. You are gonna go over here for now. And then we need to bring the reanimated Sam up, which is over here. So actually, I think the best way to do that is put a conveyor over here. And then we need to consider how we're going to set this up. But I'm going to leave it like this for now. Okay, first things up. I need to build another particle accelerator, so I need to figure out how to get myself some turbo motors. Okay, that's a... I'm gonna steal them. Bye. I'm using them for something else, right? Oh, this is the one building turbo motors. Okay. Was I using them for anything else than this? No, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, so we can't do that just yet. I need to fix my motor production later as well, but that's not something I have done right now. So let's put... I need to look as well, how big is this thing again? It's quite... Oh, it's a really huge building. Okay. So we'll put those over there more, and then the converters can go more over here, I think. So let's put down one over here already, which can make fix-it from aluminum ingots. So I'm gonna bring those from... aluminum ingots. Shit. Okay, so this is already the wrong resource. That's very cool. Well, I guess it's not this. Where am I producing the ingots? Oh, they're being made here. But then I have no spares. Aha. Alright, we're gonna do a bit of re-engineering then. So I'm gonna use this conveyor to bring it back. You can go in there, and then you can go... You can go like that. There. Okay, let's drag you all the way over. We're gonna use an elevator. Then you need to go roughly Where am I? I need to get it up there. Ah. Oh, I could actually build a second storage, maybe. That could work. Store it up here. And try to get it from... Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. I'm so smart. No, the only problem is, of course, that I need to get rid of all the... I need to get rid of everything else on this belt, so I need to... I quickly put a little box here to dump the belt. There we go. Keep going until we get rid of all of the sheets. And then... start moving the ingots instead. But that shouldn't take too long, I think. Yeah, it's already... There's the ingots already, so... once we get there... Yeah. Oh, these are already ingots. Okay, well, I can dismantle it then. Okay, then let's get some splitters here, because I would like to organize this a little bit. What I usually do is put splitters like this, and then you run one input and one to the... Oh, yeah, maybe not with a conveyor like that. That's kind of messy. 1, 2. We need to power this thing too. So let's put the power pole behind it for now. And let's power it from there. So you are doing, yeah, fixed ingots. You are then gonna go all the way up to... Maybe I built it a little far to the right. Let's try and build it like this then. Oh. Oh no, I built them the wrong way. Ah, unfortunate. There you go, that's better. Okay, so this here is gonna go up to there. I'm gonna put the conveyor. Yeah, we'll do that during the ad break. Thank you for the stretch. And the hydrate as well. All things that will get sorted. Don't worry about that. Okay, so that's already good. Then we need to sort out the SAM, or this reanimated SAM. So that's going up there, and then I need to get that. Preferably not like that, but I guess it can't be helped because I made a bit of a crappy setup. Yeah. The spaghetti is strong with this one. But it does work. Okay, so we've reanimated Sam here. And it's working. Okay. It is producing fixed ingots. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna put a quick box here to take the outputs, and then I will take a quick break. Let's see. Yeah, we have it. Let's go. The premium fix-it material. I'm proud of me, chat. I finally managed to not do it. All right, so let's continue where we left off. Which firstly is I need to try and score myself some more turbo motors. Despite my anemic production of them. Thank you, thank you. I know, it's quite the achievement to not say something. As opposed to saying something too many times. But you know, it's the small things that count, right? Okay. So... I should probably have checked what the next milestone is that we can unlock. So what we're going to do is we're going to let the converter do its little thing. Which is mostly glowing... glowing with very ominous. Also, what is with that power production, power usage of this thing, like going all over the place? All right, but yeah, this is now slowly. at an okay speed, producing some... I need to also check actually how I can make more iodine filters. That might be a good thing to check, because I'm running out of them slowly. But yeah, I hope your evening is going okay. I quickly ran downstairs to steal some fruit from the kitchen, which was mostly cooked but air-fried potato, so we'll see. So I'm actually mostly interested in 10,000 iron plates. Okay, 5,000 aluminium sheets. Oh, we do need to make trigons. I forgot about that part. And these time crystals as well would be nice to make. But Mark 6 can 12,200 resources per minute. That's a good amount of resources. I think this is probably going to be the research that we want to start on. Alright, let's see. Can we already dump in? There was something else I wanted to check. In terms of... Was there something in equipment I wanted to check? Yes, iodine filters, which needs aluminum casing. Okay. Oh, you actually need to have spare gas filters too, which needs... Oh, it needs fabric? Oh, that's annoying. But I'm not really sure where my fabric production is. I think it's a random box far away somewhere. Okay, so I have to get some aluminum casings. That's not the worst, though. Can I not make any with what I have? Oh, I can actually slap some together because it's a recipe from all those ingots I'm holding. I forgot. Okay, so that's a good thing. That means that I can make... Oh, actually, I can make quite a few of them. Okay, we have more iodine filters. I'm actually going to throw the ingots in the awesome sink because I'm not sure if aluminum ingots do anything by themselves. I think I'm best off throwing them away. Is there anything else I can bin? No, it's okay. I don't really want to bin fixed ingots because they're pretty rare, so... we should be okay for now. I'm also going to put some remains in there. I have to be careful because I'm running out of nobelisks. These explosives, so don't need to rely too much on them. So while that is running, let me have a quick look at... Actually, how many steel plates can I... Okay, what I'm going to try and do is dump most of the box into the milestone already. That might not be a terrible idea, right? There we go. I think we might be... Can we do it? Do we even have that much iron plate as a spare? It might be doable. I'm definitely going to try. Oh? Oops. Okay. I need... How much more? 1,800. So I have 200, 400, 600, 800. Some spare, just because I can. Yeah, we have it. We have enough iron plates to immediately complete the milestone. There we go. Well, complete that part of it, because we still need to do everything else, but it's at least nice that we can do that part. That was not so difficult, actually. Oh, I don't want to carry that much Caterium wire. But I do need some of it for the accelerator. By the way, if you hear that doinking sound all the time, that's the hover pack taking in power, so... It does do that. Which is a little annoying, but it's fine, I guess. Steal a turbo motor from here, and steal the one from here. Okay, now we have that. Now we need to get ourselves some supercomputers, which are normally down here. I should be producing quite a few of those, actually. Yeah, I always have enough of these. Not so much of this stuff, though. And then we need one fused modular frame, and we should be good. We also need a constructor, because I want to use some... I want to make those fix-it triangle things. There we go. Particle accelerator can be built. I just need to add more foundation because it's quite a large building. And I need to fit it somewhere. Which is probably going to be here. Okay, particle acceleratore is done. We can put... just power it from here, I guess. That's fine. Then I need to get my coal all the way from over here. Let's try bring it to... Why is it slightly crooked? That's annoying. Actually, I would like to... I would actually prefer it to... go here. Yeah, actually having it run over here would be fine. So yeah, there we go. And then I can run it up to the edge. I think that's close enough to the edge for it not to clip. No, it should be okay. And then I need to put a little more foundation on the over here. You are gonna make diamond, okay? 600 coal per minute? Okay, that might be a problem. I don't know if I have that much coal production, but... I don't think we're gonna need a second one of this for the moment. Oh, interesting. That's actually quite a fast recipe in this building, but it does... Oh, it does use a lot of power, though. Let's see. Oh, no, that's really bad. Okay, so I think I can put another converter, and then I think we're at our peak. Yeah, and I don't even have enough coal. I think I used my entire coal supply making those 5 diamonds or something. Oh, no. Actually, well, one thing I can already do is upgrade this conveyor. So I can deplete my coal supply even faster. Already. And then the question is where does the rest of my coal come from? Because if I have more of the stuff... and I think the answer is going to be I don't. Where is my coal? Okay. Oh, it's going into my power supply. Okay, that's kind of bad because that means that most of my coal is still being used to generate power, which is kind of stupid because I have nuclear power now. So yeah, I see it's still there. That's the setup from the whole beginning of the game. Oh, so we don't need it anymore. Okay, either way, this building should be running, at least. It's still running, just very slowly, because... Wow. You can tell. I ran out of, stuff. Okay, so let's... Okay, what I'm gonna do, actually, is... Where do I want to put a converter for that? I think I'm okay with... I'm gonna do a little bit of a crappy setup, which is stack them, but that's only because I have 2 things that use those. Use that right now, so I'm gonna put all my converters here, I think. I still need... some fluctuators. Okay, that should be okay. We should be producing quite a few of them by now. Yep, that's fine. Then I can... get the frames from up there, and the radio control units are all the way down somewhere else. And then we can start producing time crystals. Actually, I would like to build more than one, if I can. Even though it might be very tough on our power supply, but we can try at least. Okay, worst case, I still have a battery or 2, and if not, then we need to start building more reactors very urgently. Or I need to shut down the nuclear pasta for a moment. That's also possible, but I would really prefer not to do that. Because I kind of need spaghetti. Oh, where am I now? Oh, it's here. Okay. Okay, so I need 100 of you. Bam. Okay. Should let me build 2 converters, actually. Which is... Alright, I need more SAM. Okay. Okay, let's try and fly over here. There we go. And let's put down more converters, shall we? Wait, is it producing something? No, it's not. Okay, because I saw there's a pipe on the output, which I wasn't really sure what it was for, but it's probably going to be a recipe that we need later for something. Okay. Did I put a gap? Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Okay, if we're going to be pedantic about it, I'm going to see if they're exactly built the same. So you will also make this stuff, and you will make time crystals, which is... Okay, well, I cannot make diamonds that fast anyway, so it's not a big deal, I guess. There. Let's upgrade you to a bigger pole. There we go. And then I need to also move this box because I'm going to be producing more fix-it ingots, which is probably... Where can I build this? Okay, yeah, we get the reminder we've been playing for 2 hours. That's perfectly okay. That's about what I expected. I'll do this. I'd rather put the box over here, to be honest, but I think that's... Because if I put the box over here, it's gonna... You know what? We'll go vertical for that. We'll stack converters. It'll be fine. Okay, you can go here. Merge over here. Oh, I actually don't have a lot of resources left. I need some splitters. Ooh, I don't actually have that much conveyor left. Huh. Hello? What are you doing, game? That's bad. That's bad, actually. It's too steep? What? Are you... Oh, right. Okay, we're making the time crystals as well now. Except that's a lot slower because it's only 6 per minute. So for this peak efficiency thing, it's going to take quite a while if we do it like that. Okay. Then the other thing I need to do is I need to do something with these ingots because I think just having fixed ingots isn't going to cut it. So let me see a blueprint for... No, not smelters. I need these ones. Oh, I actually have everything on me. Okay. So let's see if I can... Where do I want to assemble this stuff? We'll do it on the other side of here. Oh no! Oh no, that's bad. Oh, my jetpack lost... my hoverpack lost power for a brief moment there. It was a little scary, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. You can go here. So the input is there and the output is over there. And then we'll power you using... There, sure. Okay. This will be Fix-It Trigon. So we are producing... Okay, so it takes 10 and it produces 30. Okay, so I could actually... if I had more materials, because I completely run out. Do I really want to do it the messy way? No, okay, we're not gonna do it the messy way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get more resources for building at least half of those more. Okay, control rods, that's fine. So concrete is here, and then I need encased beam, which is here. I need iron rods, which is... I'm gonna throw this SAM away, I don't need all that. I don't actually need all this fix-it ingots either, but... why are we not making stators? That's really... Oh, okay, because they're all going to here for now. Ish, okay. Yeah, they are. Okay, that's good at least. I need iron rods, which... Is there nothing here that uses iron rods, really? Is that all? It's all on the first floor, isn't it? Let's see again. Oh, cable and... Okay, well, cable I can get here, I think. Yep, there we go. I don't actually know how much of these computers we still need, but... Steal some more spaghetti. And let's steal... I need rods. There's a bunch of rods. Okay. Okay, so we're back here. Let's get... Let's soup over some more constructors that we will use to make the... Oh no! Shit. Rock and Stone, hey Tara, how's it going? Rock and Stone! Well, we've advanced beyond stone a little bit. We're not really mining that much limestone anymore, but welcome in, buddy. How are you doing? Hope you're all well. Hope life is treating you well. That's awesome to hear. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm busy. We managed to get to tier 9. That's why we have these weird purple glowy machines now. So I'm trying to finish up the last tier of this game. And yeah, heading towards the finish line, as they say. Oh, we definitely have enough sheets to... How about you? How's your Tuesday so far? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lot of fun. Or at least your Tuesday is not too tedious. That's at least the least we can hope for. Okay, so I would like to go over here, but fortunately, I kind of built it in a bit of a bad way. Hey, welcome back, Haley. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Wait, what did you just say there, Jason? What, pumpkin, whatever? What? Huh? But yes, the factory must grow. Welcome in, Pixie. How's it going? How is the monster hunter going? I'll give you a quick shout out. Bang. Jason, are you drinking again? Well, that's actually... I got rid of Jason's, let's say, enhancements. Because Jason was saying a lot of nonsense, which I was very unhappy with. Why am I picking up these ingots? I don't want these. Here, put them back. There we go. There we go. But how am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, Haley. I'm glad to see you back. I'm always glad to see everyone, but But yeah, I hope you're all good. So Tara, you had a talk with your DM, and next session is gonna be awesome. Oh, cool. What did you, if you don't mind me asking, what did you talk to them about? Was there something particular that you needed to discuss, or was it more of planning thing. Because yeah, D&D is a lot of fun. I did a one-shot last week where I was the DM, and we had to do it in 2 times because it was a little too long, as is expected. Usually one-shots are not always one-shots, but we finished it up last Friday, and the people told me they had a lot of fun, so I'm very happy with that. Alright, so that's gonna be fix it. Trigons being built, that's very nice. Here we're gonna make some time crystals. Okay, so I can run another converter, but the problem is I don't know if my power supply is gonna be so happy with me running that many converters. Although it doesn't seem like we're consuming that much for now, so I might be able to sneak in another one for time crystals, even though it won't be running at full speed, I think. Oh yeah, these are not actually that expensive. It's more the particle accelerator is a problem. A planning thing of how you're gonna roleplay. I am the undead warlock and the patron is crazy. We kinda went through ideas around and RP'd it through. And we're both happy with the result. I'm very happy to hear that. That sounds awesome. That sounds really fun. How come... Oh, I'm not actually making that much frame. The party will be in a quite a shock. Okay, well... Hey, welcome in, Jackie. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're doing well. I hope Dredge was good. I hope you managed to fish up not too many horrors from the deep. As is my experience from playing that game. It's the it's the baguette raid. Ah, bonjour. Bonjour, baguette. Comment ça va? I hope you're all well. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jay. Welcome to the Gilded Cage, where you can grab a quiet drink as long as you don't cause too much trouble. And when I'm not busy running the bar, I'm here on Twitch with Jason, who's on my shoulder, and we play games. And today we are playing, as you can see, the factory must expand. We are playing Satisfactory. We are in phase 5, so we are reaching the end of the game. And currently we're trying to figure out how to do matter conversion, which is running these little purple glowing orbs, which is one of the final machines that you get in the game. And we are building the elusive fix-it trigons, which is the little triangles you can see in the top right. Yeah, I hope your stream was a lot of fun. I hope you are doing well. I should probably check as well for this bio thing, because I am supposed to produce these at some point. I forgot already where to make them. But yeah, I hope Dredge was good. You fished up a lot of all-fueled horrors. Oh no, that sounds kind of horrific, to be honest. I'm not sure what I should think of that. But yeah, Jackie and everyone else who raided in with, if you need to raid and run, if you need to take care of yourself, get something to eat, drink, or run errands, or generally be somewhere else, please do so. Because you come first, always. We just built nuclear plants. Oh, yeah. I have mine. I have my 2 over here. So yeah, I am also running kind of ish on nuclear power, but unfortunately not that many. So unfortunately it's a little on the slow side for now. Or not the slow side. The power production is a little on the weak side for now, but we're getting there. But yeah. So yeah, make sure if you have to be somewhere, please do so. If you don't have to be somewhere, then I would love to have you today. And unless I build foundations wrong, then I will get rid of those first, and then I'll be happy to talk to you. You're gonna go for dinner? Have fun. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your dinner. I hope you have something nice lined up to eat. And yeah, thank you so much again for the raid. I appreciate it a lot. Okay, so you're gonna also be making time crystals from the diamonds we are producing over there. I'm not exactly sure why I did it like that, because I can put a new splitter over here. If you are curious, Undead Warlock subclass is from Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. Okay. interesting. It's funny actually because the campaign, the one shot we did was called Death House, which is an intro to Curse of Strahd, and it is set in Ravenloft. So I think that should be related, right? Unfortunately, the problem with me running that thing was I didn't know much about the setting itself, so they were asking these questions that would probably come in relevant later, and I was thinking, well, I guess that's a thing, yeah. I don't know. I didn't really do my research, so I'm gonna have to bullshit an answer. But I suppose that happens. Alright, there's our time Crystallis. Okay, so we need to get 250. You're not certain because you haven't played it yourself. Okay, yeah, that's perfectly fine. I can understand that. Okay, so all of you here are slowly building the Trigones. Oh, okay, we already have a lot of them. Oh, shit. That's good, actually. I'm kind of happy to see that we have so many of these Trigons. But, whoops, I guess. The problem, though, is the crystals, because we do need a lot more crystals to keep things moving. So the next thing I wanted to check, which will probably be one of the last... So, my goal for this stream was I either want to try and unlock peak efficiency, but I'm not sure if we will be able to do it, because we might need a lot more resources still. Well, at least I can get some of them going. If I start moving over as much of these aluminum... these alclad plates, if I can, that would be quite nice to get the peak efficiency research, which will let me make Mark 6 belt, and I hope that's also something called Fixonite, which is not the same as Fixium, which is the orange material that we're making currently. All right, yeah. Okay, we actually did it. Okay. Oh, I forgot to bring the Trigons with me. So I should probably also have thought about that. Okay. So that was one goal, and the other goal, maybe if we can do it, is we can start making the... what is it called? One of the piece I need 1,000 of, the biochemical sculptor, I think it's called. But before I want to do that, I do need to check something first, which is that I think my setup for making one of the parts that you need before is kind of is really bad, and I don't remember where I put it even. I think it's over. Yeah, it's over here. Okay, so this here is making assembly director systems, which you need one for to build a biochemical sculptor, which needs the Trigons and water. Okay, that's a quite easy recipe, but okay, there's a water pipe here that I can use at least, so that's not a problem. The only problem is I need to bring the Trigons over here, so but we can do that, and I think that's going to be a nice little project to already get a project part started, because I found just like the previous phases, even if the production of your project assembly parts is really slow, it's not that bad because... oh, I need 2 motors. Damn it. I need casings, I can steal those. There we go. Oh, I don't actually have that many casings. Hey Lau, how are you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're well. Good to have you here. Why are we not producing these anymore? Is there a problem with... Yes, there is a problem. Hello! That's a very loud hello. Hello! I hope you're doing good. I hope you had a lot of fun with Ender Lilies yesterday. It was a very cool game to watch for sure. Okay, see, I made a little mistake there. Okay, can I build a blender? I need a couple more casings. And I need motors. Okay. And the Lilies is very good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. It looks really fun. Yeah, we are currently running the factory today. I'm in phase 5, so I'm towards the end of the game. Trying to get things to work, which is unfortunately not so easy because there's a lot of pieces I need. And yeah, otherwise than that, yeah, life is good, all I can say. Just keep hitting this thing for fun, even though it doesn't really do anything. But I need something more than this one motor factory. That was really sad, and it's starting to become a real bottleneck because I'm trying to use it in other recipes. I just don't have any motors, so a little sad. Especially gonna steal it. Especially when I'm gonna have to steal these motors for my blender. Okay, so I can build it now. Okay, so let's do that over here-ish. This looks insane. How do you keep track of everything? Keep running around and it's not very organized. That's my answer. It's very disorganized. I mostly just throw things around the place and hope that I kind of vaguely remember where it is. I have had complaints from friends of mine, and they said that it's a mess and it looks horrible, and how do you even do this, and you should be ashamed. And I told them, let me, run around and pray. That was the one thing I told them. The second thing I told them was, please stop judging me. I'm having fun, so I think I'm doing something right, okay? Okay, that's the assembly directors. Okay, so that's already done-ish. Then I need the trigons, so the trigons need to come all the way from over here. How much belt did I bring with me? 500. That's an okay amount, I guess. Yeah, I know there's a lot of different ways to play this game. I know people who are very organized. My friend said what he does is he builds little factories with walls and doors and everything, and he makes sure that he remembers where everything is. You know, he has dedicated areas to produce certain resources, and it's a valid way to play too. And I think also a nice way of playing the game that way is that you probably feel less pressured, because I think that if you don't play it like that, you might try and end up, and it might become a little speedrunny where you try and try to complete the game as fast as you can, and it might take away a bit of the fun. So for example, I've not actually done much exploration at all in my playthrough. So I've not been running around exploring things. These are all things that I've not done very much of. I will very, very handedly admit that exploration was not my strong suit. And it might be annoying because there might be people who want to see more of the world. But that's just my gameplay style. And I suppose also part of it also is for me that I don't always explore everything in games, because I feel some people would prefer to see it for themselves. Alright, let's see. So we have everything except water, which is gonna come from this pipe. So I think the best thing I can do is slap a pipe here. Oh, am I running out of copper sheets? Really? Yeah, I am. Hello? Do any of you use sheets? No? See, this is my way of going about things. Like, is anything here using the resource I need? You? No? You? No? How about you? No. And if that fails, then we start searching for what looks like the resource in question. Which in this case is copper sheets, but something must be using them. I remember that. I think it's here, these heat sinks. No, but here, yes. Okay, there we go. Bam. Stolen. And then we will build a pipelina. Oh, okay. I forgot that if you go on Mark 5 pipe belt, you go really fast. Whoops. I was thinking... Is there a way that... No, that's not what I want to do. I'd like to raise it up a little bit. I could also use the other input, actually. There we go. So the reason I want to build it more like this is because otherwise it starts to look a little messy. But the problem is that... does that work? Yeah, there's enough clearance on that. It's fine. There you go. And there we go. We're making sculptors. Very nice. We're only making 4 a minute, so it's going to take a very, very, very long time to build all of them. Unless I want to stay with my one machine and leave it running for 5 years, which I will not lie. I have done that for some components in this game. Just left the game running for a very long time. But it works for a good amount of them. Or what I meant more to say was you can play the game like that, but it's not ideal. Hey, welcome in, Nixie. How are you doing? There's so many cool people here tonight. I'm really happy to see you all. How's life treating you? How's everything? Tell me about it. How was Repo? I've seen a lot of people play Repo. It's not really my jam. I don't really like these Lethal Company adjacent games myself very much, but I do know that there are a lot of people that really enjoy this kind of stuff, so tell me about it. I hope you had a good time. It's a lot of fun. You've been addicted. Oh, okay. Now that's great to hear. Because I wasn't sure how good it was, but if you're saying that it's good, then I will take your word for it. Okay, we do have a lot of these trigons now. I hope that... Actually, I should take probably a couple more. Because I'm probably going to need to build things with them. And then I'm trying to get crystals. Okay, so... What I'm thinking is... There's a couple of things I can do. So one of them, what I need to do is probably upgrade the... I think it's still a little tractor that I'm using to transport. Yes, so I can upgrade it to a truck at least for the coal route. And then I can also upgrade those mining drills that I'm using there. So I should probably look into that. I need more motors, really. And I have very little motors. I have very little turbo motors because I'm not making enough of them. I'm going to steal them from the ignition system here. Yeah, see, these things are also using... Give me your motors. Come on. Give them to me. Modular frame is fine that I can steal from here. I have 5 million modular frames lying around. Oh, okay, maybe I do not. Maybe I don't have that many of them. I need to be careful. But it should be okay. I need... Was it 155 time crystals? So I need to make sure as well that I have a look at that. I have 105 of them now. But I do produce them quite fast. And by quite fast, I mean decently fast enough. And yeah. Okay, what else can I do for now? Well, I can slowly pick up the one turbo motor that's being made here. That's kind of sad, actually. Yeah, we're not making motors fast at all. Where are they going? Or, better said, why do I only have such a pathetic motor production? Because I only have the one machine, I think, this one, that's making motors. And they're all they're all going to there. That's the only thing I use motors for? Okay. Yeah, and you see, I don't even have spare stators at all. Or not a lot of them. Because I don't know why my production of this stuff is so bad. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. I'll get there slowly, I think. More so, the more important part is to get the motors first, so I can upgrade the truck. That is the most important part. And then we can look at getting some turbo motors going. Okay, so this thing is already running for the sculptors, so that's already one part that we can take with us and throw it in the sink. And other than that, I'm mostly waiting now for the time crystals for the peak efficiency research. And I hope it's not too difficult to make Mark 6 belt, because otherwise it's going to be a little annoying. Okay, you know what? We could actually probably also cheat. I'm going to actually check that and see if I can buy time crystals with tickets. I know it's a little cheaty, but if the game lets me do it, why not? I mean, sometimes in this game, there are some things like that, which you get bottlenecked pretty hard if you don't have those. I think, for example, the one we did was we used awesome tickets to buy aluminium clad plating, so you can buy the hover pack or buy and build a hover pack without actually having aluminum research ready. And I think here I might do it for the... I mean, I have so many tickets, it doesn't matter, right? Can I buy time crystals? Can you buy them? You can, actually. 200. It's a bit expensive, but okay, you know what? There we go.
Parts purchase confirmed. Promotion delayed by X times part value plus...
Bam!
Stop interrupting previous message for higher priority message.
There we go.
Milestone reached. After close scrutiny, 2 problems were identified in Mark 5 conveyor belts. The first was the belt part, so force fields have been implemented in the Mark 6 instead, to maximize transfer speeds. The second problem is inefficient pioneers, but sadly no remedy is available for this severe impediment.
Oh, thanks, Ada.
Yet.
Alright, what did we unlock with this? Conveyor lift 6, conveyor belt 6, Fixonium, and Fixonium fuel rod, which is a fuel for nuclear power plants. Okay, so let's see. Fixonium requires plutonium waste. Okay, I don't even have plutonium processing yet. So I'm not even gonna bother, I guess. What is these things? Singularity cell makes fixonium. Okay, dark matter residue is how you make fixonium fuel rods. Produced as a byproduct of quantum encoding. Okay, I don't even know what quantum encoding is, but... including to exposure to SAM. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's a new building that we need. And we need... okay, we need 200 turbo motors. We're gonna need a better way to make these, because otherwise we're gonna be sitting here forever. And also, let me see... okay, and these 2 researchers are... some other stuff, and then this is the blueprint Mark III, but I cannot use that because I need the processor. So, and this one needs that. Okay, so I need to do this milestone first. Okay, so let's look at logistics 6. It needs... okay, so we need 1 time crystal and 1 trigon, and we need 2 for the 6. Okay. Well, that is going to be pretty nice. I think... where can I use this? I mean, I can overclock these... yeah. Which belt probably wants the upgrade? I'd have to check. I think most of them are doing okay, actually. It's more... I think I can probably do them on this one and then get the mining drill boosted a little harder. Oh, that actually looks really cool. They have this glowing effect on them. Let's see. How does that look like? Oh yeah, they're really stylish conveyor belts. I mean, it was kind of to be expected because... okay, now the real problem is, can I sustain that? barely. I'm not so sure if I can overclock this one though, because it's gonna start using a lot. We produce 1200. Okay, so 1200 is... Okay, so if you max overclock copper mining drill Mark III on a pure node, that's what we can do on a Mark VI belt. That is pretty good to know, actually. Okay, I will actually also try and overclock this one, just to see if I can maintain it on the power supply. I don't actually know why it spikes so much. Like, how we're going from 10,000 to 7,000. Is it just really those particle accelerators that aren't doing so well? But, okay. Anyway, let's upgrade some more stuff to Mark VI now that we have access to it. Do I need all of it over here, actually? I think having... Yeah, I ran out of time crystals already. That's unfortunate. Oh, you're done with fast. That's really cool. That's, yeah. Should give you a bit more time. At least. Yeah, we probably might need it for this, because I remember this part being a problem with the nuclear pasta. That we weren't producing... what was the problem with this? I remember there being... Yeah, we were producing something not too fast for the particle accelerators, so we need to deal with that. Okay, so I think that's going to be the final thing we're going to be doing for today, because I've been nearly up for... Or not nearly up, being nearly live for 3 hours again. And other than these couple quick tasks that I can do now, I think the rest of it is going to be a little tedious, unfortunately, because I have to take care of quite a few things, such as the fact I'm not producing any time crystals. That's already annoying. And I need to upgrade my coal production for that, which is what I was trying to do, and then we got sidetracked a little bit. So I'm gonna try and get that sorted, at least get the high mark belt sorted. And if I cannot do that, then today, which is looking to be pretty likely, then that's gonna be a little unfortunate, and then we'll pick that up at some other stage. But let's see at least if I can build some Mark VI, or at least enough to finish up some part of this setup. I think we had Mark VI up until this point. Oh no, this one is also not Mark VI. Oh, I'm missing 2 crystals, really? Okay, that's gonna have to be for another time then, because if not, I'm gonna be stuck trying to optimize this part. But yeah, I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much for being here. The factory is definitely expanded. We got some cool new things. We're in the last phase of the game, so that's already really nice. We're already making a headway on some of the components. Okay, some of it may be a little slower than others. We're not exactly producing a lot of nuclear spaghetti. I think we're producing about 2 per minute. So if we play for 3 hours, that's going to be 360, which is nowhere near enough to get anywhere. But yeah. I think then that's a good moment to... Actually, you know what I will do is... Okay, you know what? We will finish up briefly what I am currently doing. Oh no, why did I hit the add button? That was really stupid of me. Oh, I'm so sorry if it's run... Shit, I'm so sorry. That was very stupid of me. Because what I wanted to do was, now that I had the Trine crystals, I could maybe quickly do something with that. And finish up this one belt. I think it was this one that was still... Yeah. Yeah, this is all Mark VI now. So that needs to be... Dang, I guess we're gonna... No, we are not doing 4 AM. We are not doing that, okay? It's not happening. It's not happening. We've done that too many times. I've lost too many brain cells because of this stuff. I'm not doing it again, okay? It's just, it's not a thing. Okay, anyway, let me drop off some... Oh, the pod is not even back yet. What am I doing? Let's drop in some... Yeah, some sculptors and some spaghetti. So, should be making a little bit of a headway on that now. There we go. Alright. Well, that's a good moment to drop a save then. So this is the J Forest. The 11th of March. Which is, we are on 54 hours into this save, which is... Actually, that's... We've been playing this for quite a while, and we started on New Year's. Okay. I'm not exactly sure which sessions... I think we did 6 streams, so I definitely played it a bit off stream. But, yeah. I'm quite happy with the progress we made. We haven't been playing this for a very long time, actually. Okay, well, sorry about that. I hit the wrong button, so at least we're not going to be hitting ads for, while I hit another wrong button, because I didn't want to do any of that either. Oh, and the hub is back. That's nice, at least, I guess.